Let's look at an example with a parabola. So we know that this is the equation of a parabola because it only has one squared term. And this is the general form of the parabola. So we want to change this from the general form to the standard form. Now I know this is a horizontal parabola because the y term is squared. If the x term was squared, we would have a vertical parabola. Before this video, I will only be doing an example of the horizontal parabola, as the vertical parabola is very similar. And the standard form of the horizontal parabola is y minus k squared equals 4 times p times x minus h. We can see that h and k will be the vertex, p will be the distance from the vertex to the focus as well as to the directrix, and h plus p, k will be the focus, and x equals h minus p will be the directrix. And we will make a little diagram to show that. So let's begin by having all the y's on one side and everything else on the other side. So I will add 36x and I will subtract 117. Then we will complete the square to just one side of this equation. And that side is going to be the left side, which is the one with the squared term. And so we will do y squared minus 6y plus 9. So we got the 9 from taking the 6, dividing it by 2, and squaring it. And since we added 9 onto this left side of the equal sign, I also need to add 9 to the right side of the equal sign. Then I will simplify the right side a little bit, as well as factor the left. So when we factor the left, we will get y minus 3 squared. And so we have y minus 3 squared equals 36x minus 108. Then I want to factor out the coefficient of this x to the entire side. So we have 36x minus 108. So we'll factor out the 36 to make it x minus 3. And that is the standard form of our horizontal parabola. We have our squared term. We have equals the 4p term times the x minus h. Now from this, we can tell that the vertex is 3, 3, so 3, 3. We can tell that the p is this coefficient divided by 4, so 36 divided by 4 is going to equal 9, so our p is equal to 9. And that's going to tell us that our focus is going to be at 12, 3, so I added 9 to the x value of the vertex, and our directrix is going to be at -6, so I subtracted 9 from that x value of the vertex. Now let's take a look at what that looks like. All right, so we have our standard horizontal parabola. I know that it is facing towards the right because it's a positive parabola. So if it's positive, it's facing towards the right. If that was a negative, it would be facing towards the left. And then our vertex is going to be at 3, 3. Our focus is going to be like on the inside of the parabola. That's another way you can tell is, and it's going to be at 12, 3. And then the directrix is going to be at x equals -6. So that is going to be 9 away from the vertex. So the focus is 9 away from the vertex and the directrix is 9 away from the vertex. And there's our parabola.